Incoming, sir. Location looks to be Central Indiana. Fire up those sirens, Sergeant. Brian K. Morris. He came without warning.
Seconds.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
Anyway, good morning. How the heck are you? Good morning. Welcome to No Warning, because that's just what you got when I showed up. No warning. And it's October 2nd, 2023. Hope you had a great weekend. I had an exemplary one. Cookie and I took Calgon, the Wonder Van, out to Chester, Illinois to check out the Popeye Museum. Much love, Debbie Brooks. Mwah, glad to see you, as always. And then we went over to Perryville, Missouri for a little bit. Then we drove home. But anyway, by way of El Dorado, Illinois. But anyway, we had a fantastic weekend camping out in the van. It's now road ready for a lot better overnights now. And we had a fine weekend. We hope you did too. And as always, this is the interactive talk show where you type it in the comments, we'll reply. If you're watching us on the rerun, type something down below, and maybe we'll have a conversation belatedly. And anyway, I'm Brian K. Morris, publisher, editor, author, Facebook famous YouTuber, and former mortician's assistant. You want to check me out? Go to risingtide.pub. That's our website. And also my books are available on amazon.com. We're halfway through The Terrors. We've got The Terrors halfway final edit on that one. So hopefully we're going to have that out before the end of the year. That's what it's looking like. I got to check with my main man, Jeffrey Hayes, who's sponsoring this show. Jeffrey Hayes and Plasma Fire Graphics. When the look of your book matters to you. If you have a great book, you've worked hard on that thing, and you definitely want to have a great cover to go with it, because books sell themselves, right? Wrong. Anyway, Jeffrey is an award-winning illustrator. He won the Pulp Factory Award last year for best cover on Pulp Reality #4. Deservedly so. And he's a popular guy, very prolific, and he's great to work with, and he's got indie creator friendly pricing that you're going to dig. So check him out. Check out the Facebook page for Plasma Fire Graphics, then go to plasmafiregraphics.com to early in the morning can't talk. Anyway, but go to that page, plasmafiregraphics.com, and check out more samples and ask him for his rates. You'll be pleasantly astonished. As Plasma Fire Graphics will look at your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. And we also want to thank our Patreon supporters. Patreon is a monthly subscription service where you can support your favorite creators directly. And these wonderful people are making sure the Rising Tide is rising and advancing. And we give you some stuff for your ongoing support. For instance, you get a twice weekly blog, and the higher levels, I want to tell you quite honestly, they're going to get some physical books later this year. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun on here, and usually it's me ranting about something on my blog or giving you some information you can use. But definitely check us out. Go to www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris and find out what we offer to you. And I think that's about it as far as the announcements go. Welcome to everyone who's showing up right now. And when this is over, we want you to go to the Nicholas Talker channel on YouTube and check out Nevermind the Furthermore. Great interactive talk show. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central. Following that, Monday and Friday is Daphne Lage and Nita Lanning, our darlings. And they have a fantastic show on the Indie Creators Network that you are going to just absolutely adore. And the comments are piling up here. I must get to them, if you'll excuse me, as if there is an excuse for me. But anyway, we have got Omniversal Inc. Damian Waldron, good to see you this morning, my friend. Hail or Hall to you, and hello, how are you, Damian? And Grant Lankard on time today, sir. Good to see you. As always, check out the great publications from Grant Lankard. He's doing some fantastic work. He's got Memoirs of the Morbid, which is shipping now from his Kickstarter, I believe. Anyway, I'm just taking a break from finishing the fulfillment for Memoirs of the Morbid. I have your package ready to mail. Oh boy. And I'm always glad when people pay attention to my package. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I know what you're thinking. That's for you. Anyway, thank you, Grant. I'm glad to see you here this morning. Hope you and Angie are doing well. And yay, Carl Wetzman made it. Hurrah. And the Pro Slayer, Mr. Eric S. Hawkins, co-host of Comic Book Spectrum every Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher channel. Great show if you're into pop media and comics. Good morning to you, Eric. Hope you're doing well. And Damian and Grant, doesn't Beowulf start soon? That's true. That's Grant's other title, and it's awesome. And the Eric, and mailing your package is the only thing I ever want to do to your package. No offense. Just make sure you wash your hands after you're done handling my package. That's all there is to it. And yes, Carl, that's why I have to get the last packages out today, and everyone's saying hello. And Aunt Donna, who fell back to sleep, was very happy to get her Memoirs of the Morbid. I can imagine. I'm looking forward to getting mine. Grant gives me far too much credit on the book this time, but no, I was, just basically good one. It could be better, So that's what I do nowadays. I just, it's good. Anyway, and we have the charming author Kathy Jackson. Mwah, Kathy, we love you. Good morning, everyone. Have an excellent day, friends. You are loved, and we love you too, Kathy. You and Matt and the whole family. Hope you guys are doing well. And everyone's saying hello, and gratitudes. And exciting afternoon for us going to Binny's, then Barnes and Noble. Ooh, trip to Champaign. I see. I haven't been to the Champaign Binny's in ages. I did go to the one in Peoria. It's behind the Northwoods Mall. It's really nice. It's really nice. But I haven't been to one in Champaign in ages. I need to go sometime. It's only an hour and a half away. But yeah, Barnes & Noble. They've always had a good Barnes & Noble over in Champaign. We've got a nice one, too, here in Lafayette. But anyway, you and Donna, have a good time and be safe going to and from. And I want to thank BKM and Clyde for the good reviews on Lulu for the Madgasser Cheerleader. Well, glad to, because I genuinely enjoyed it. And that's the one thing we do stress. In fact, I wrote a book about it, if you check me out on Amazon, that when you finish a book, now I'm not so worried about a Stephen King or, a big author. I don't think anybody will notice. But if it's small press, like Carl or myself or Michaela Jade or Grant or anybody here, leave a review, because it helps the creator so very much, because it's called this engagement thing. And when you put something down on their site, like on Amazon, for instance, or Goodreads, Google pays attention and kicks their noticing up, that people will see their listings a little better, and it helps them. It just takes a couple minutes of your time, but it is all the world to authors. And this whole thing of self-publishing in particular, or any sort of publishing, finding reviews is the hardest part. And if you do wonder about, well, I don't know how to write a review or anything, it doesn't have to be complex. Go to Amazon.com and look for Amazon reviews made less impossible. That's a book I wrote back in 2019. The information is still good. It is still good. And it is so helpful to authors, and it just takes a moment of your time, and all you have to do is say, I like this book, and here's why. I like the characters, I like the story, great story, that sort of thing. The only thing is, I think it's still true that you have to have purchased something from Amazon within the last 6 months. Now, for authors, if you got your books printed from Kindle Direct Publishing, then that counts too, I found out. But anyway, yeah, please check us out. But anyway, Carl, it was my pleasure because I really enjoyed that book. I really did. And you will too. Go to Lulu and check out the Mad Gasser Cheerleader and the sequel on Lulu.com. You'll be glad you did. And Beowulf 6 is launching tonight. Excellent, excellent. Coolness. And I must get a bottle for HalloCon, if you know what I mean, and some smokes. Ooh, that's right. Yeah, I've been on a buying binge lately, locally, and I may not need. Carl, if I can bring anything, let me know. Please let me know via DM. But otherwise, I may have to pull a bottle from here or something because I say we, but I'm the one I've gone to some different liquor stores, and I have made some purchases. I went to one in Effingham, Illinois, at exit 160, right by Walmart. And it's kind of small, but it's really clean. The staff are terrific, and if you like cute girls, it's a great place to be on a Friday night. Let me tell you. I told you about it, Carl. But you know about that one. But yeah, if you're ever in Effingham, Illinois, please check it out. All right. And Champagne Bitty sounds like an alcoholic baked good, doesn't it, though? Hey, you got any alcohol? You got any champagne bitties? It does. It sounds like something that would be on the Great Bake Off or something, right? The Great British Bake Off. And yeah, doesn't it, David? It does. And Beowulf is about the guy you learned about in high school, reincarnated in modern times as a 30-something slacker. His sidekick is a cat with magic powers. Check it out. The first 5 issues were amazing, a lot of fun. And Grant's on a roll with that, so please check out that Beowulf series when it launches on Kickstarter. I will. And some other authors who I left reviews for must have forgotten. Ahem. Wasn't me. It was not me. I'm pretty sure. And good morning, crazy friends. The crazy Dawn Duelist, but crazy in that wonderful, beguiling way. How are you this morning, Dawn? Hey, Dawn. I was talking with a mutual friend last night, and send me a DM. I need to do something for you. All right. As far as the rising tide goes. Anyway, good morning. Back to work today. Well, Teresa, glad to have you back here. Teresa had a bout of illness recently, and she's bounced back from it. She's back on the job again, making sure Keokuk is a cleaner place. Anyway, we're glad to see you here, Teresa. Love you, hon. And we should have enough liquids to drink at HalloCon, Brian. That's true. That's true. We probably don't need to bring much either because they really take care of us. Although I missed the year that we got the real moonshine. So, and Donna drank enough to kill 4 strong men. And Grant Laker says, please click on the link above and click notify on launch. Even if you don't plan on backing the book, it helps with the Kickstarter algorithm. Yes, please go to Grant's. It didn't pop up on my thing here. Grant, I think you've got a ranch. But if anyone sees Grant's link, please, that's got a wrench, please let that go through. So we're getting a little bit of weak signal here in this area. If you're having any problems with the show right now, it's gone. We're back to normal, such as it is. But anyway, please go to there. And like I said, it does not clicking on notify on launch. All that does is tell Amazon that when Grant's project launches, you get an email saying that it's hot, that it's active, and it does not obligate you financially, but it helps Grant out so much. And that's what Rising Tide is about. And micro rant, Carl, don't get upset yet. I'm seeing a lot of people who claiming they're part of the Rising Tide organization, and they're not doing jack shit for anyone else. I may someday post a thing, these are official, it's starting to annoy me that a number of people are trying to ride the Rising Tide bandwagon, but it's all about them. It's like, well, you guys got to tell me where the anthologies are. You guys have to tell me where the shows are. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to help anyone else? Oh, I don't have time. I'm too busy. I don't have time. Well, make the time. It's one of these things that's starting to annoy me. Because I'm getting people, I'm rising tide, right? I'm part of the rising tide. Well, if you're not helping other people, you're not part of the rising tide. Everyone here is a dedicated part of that. And I say that without reservation. Because I can point to any one of you and see that you do something for someone else in the creative community that you don't have to do, but you take the time and the effort to do so. And much love to each and every one of you. I'm deadly serious when I say that. But there are some people that, just don't, and then they have the nerve to come and say, well, I'm part of the movement, aren't I? Or they try to talk to somebody and say, well, you got to let me in because I'm with Brian, Brian has done it before. When they check with me, I'm willing to tell them, no, they're not with me. So you're either helping the community or you're not rising tide. One of the two. And sometime you may be forced to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's my rant for today. And any clarifications, talk to me. Anyway, Dawn, hey Dawn, and the show is finally dawning. That's true. By Dawn's early light here, even, and Teresa's getting greeted as well. She should. Sorry, Dawn. Nobody likes songs or jokes about their name. Well, there aren't any Brian songs that I know of. I'd like to hear one. And everyone's saying hello to Teresa. And I know Robbie tonight. Beowulf launched. That's right. Everyone should be there. Yeah. And oh yes, don't try to outdrink Aunt Donna. You'll regret it. Hey, that didn't even enter my mind, Carl. Especially after I saw her take a near lethal amount of moonshine. I mean, this stuff, I'm surprised I could see after I took the sizable gulp that I did. I think I did better than most people who had sampled that thing, but I should have been walking away absolutely blind from the sip I took. And there's Donna chugging it like it's a milkshake or something. It's like, holy cow! our Viking goddess is mighty woman here. So yeah. It was an impressive sight. It genuinely was, and she's an impressive lady anyway. Carl, we love her to death. And hello, Carl and Grant. I was saying talk, but off to work I go. Have fun, Teresa. Mwah. Have a good day at work. We'll be talking to you soon. And Will Schuyler had a good Cryptid Card show last night. Carl was a special guest. Holy cats. I got to check that out then. Well, I like checking out Willow anyway. She knows why. And any red-blooded male does. But anyway, we'll check out Carl too. Not in the same way, mind you. But anyway, it's going to be a great show. Willow runs a great show. And Carl is a great guest on all of them. And you going around about that BKM. Selfish writers could just goof off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of those things where we're a definite movement, and it's one of those things that's starting to get attention from a number of people, promoters, editors, publishers, and some of them would like our mojo, and some people, I am happy to recommend people, okay, and I know that the people involved who are in the heart of this like to recommend the best people too. And I'm starting to see some people that I can, that are not on the inner circle. And there's room for a lot of people in the inner circle who are using our name and in vain. Whereas it's one of the things you earn your way in, and you gotta keep doing it to stay in there. So and I'm with them too. So yes, this is a cup I have. I can talk about him now. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's the whole point, Carl. And thank you very much for making that point. And Grant, I've learned to accept it. It dawned on me that it will never end. Hey, you have a wonderful 4 Seasons song, okay? Where we basically, we say we're no good for you. And if you've hung around any of us for any given amount of time, that's true. Anyway, Skunk Rocker. Skunk, yes, can't talk about it. I can listen. Hi, everyone. Skunk, mwah. It is so good to see you, my friend. I was thinking about you the other day. Miss you, man. And I hope I get to see you at HalloCon. That's going to be the last weekend in October. My next show. I get every weekend off until then. That's quite a thing. But please show up. It's going to be in Dalton, Georgia. Worth it. It's a great relaxicon. Joe Dog McKeel does a great job of that. Plus his super support team, of which Skunk is a part. And you definitely want to go. It's what's called a relaxicon. I mean, there's going to be writing guests. There's going to be some entertainment by John B. Pica. Carl and Donna are the special guests this year, and I'm so excited for you guys. That's awesome. But anyway, there's going to be a lot of writers and creative people down there. A lot of time to talk to us and have fun. And plus, we'll have stuff for sale, so you can buy some really cool stuff. I will not have the Terrors ready by then. But I do have some books that have come out in the meantime that are worthy of your attention. And you can check them out at Amazon.com or at risingtide.pub. But anyway, Scott, it's good to see you, man. I really hope I get to see you at HalloCon. It just makes the weekend for me. But anyway, if you want more information on HalloCon, such as location, ticket prices, etc., go to hallocon.com. You'll be glad you did. Grant Lankert says, I am a little nervous about this Kickstarter. It doesn't feel like it's got as much buzz as the first 5. It's a shame because this is really the best issue by far. Grant, I'm hearing this from a lot of crowdfunders that that they don't feel like they're getting as much traction from crowdfunding as they were, say, a year or two ago. Now, granted, we're coming off of the COVID thing, although it's still around. I've got I have some, I don't want to say who, but somebody on this who's been on the show earlier just got over COVID. I've got a good friend who has currently got it. It's time to be careful again, kids. Anyway, but a lot of them, I don't know if it's event fatigue or just the idea that now we can get out again, but a lot of Kickstarters, are not performing like they did, and it's hard to say why, but anyway, I'm glad you're doing it. And Grant, I do want to get in on it. I will try to get over there and put my 2 cents in. And Skunk Rocker in real life. Yes. And Adrian Gambit, good to see you. Good morning to you, my friend. Hope you had a great weekend, sir. And the joke about Dawn's name was just an homage. We know that. Yeah, seriously. We love Dawn, and I like the 4 seasons. And thanks to Grant, the word homage will always make me smile. Yeah, that and kumquat. Anyway, welcome, Adrian. Everyone say hello, Adrian. And Donna, hello. Mwah. Good morning to you. Glad you were here. We were praising your ability to imbibe. And this is one of the guests, along with Carl, guests of honor at HalloCon. Please come see them and buy their books. And everyone saying hello. And good morning to Nicholas Tucker. Nick, we were talking about you earlier, buddy. And thank you for that little tip last night on the thing under London Bridge. That was fascinating. But anyway, Nick, like I said, is the host of Nevermind the Furthermore, the vastly improved Nevermind the Furthermore. And you can check that out at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the Nicholas Tucker channel because it is awesome. She is alive! Just like Gordon. Never mind. Anyway, she is. It's all that alcohol that's keeping her going and the cigars. Anyway, Lord Nicholas arrives. Yes, and alive, maybe awake a bit. Yeah, nothing's for sure, right, Donna? I understand that. I've been up since 4, and who knows how long that'll last. And Adrian Gavin says, good morning, Carl and Grant. How y'all doing? And Dawn Dillon says, BKM, that's the song I was named after. Everyone think it's Delta Dawn. Mwah! Mwah to you, Dawn. Now, Delta Dawn's a decent song. Loved Helen Reddy's version of it. But yeah, of course, I'm old school. I'm ancient school, actually. And 4 Seasons, I grew up loving the 4 Seasons. I had a bunch of their records, both on Philips Records and on VJ Records out of Chicago. Great music. Great Frankie Valli, Bob Gaudio, all those guys. And I can only hope that our panel on Muncie won't be after the open bar hour. That's when everybody gets their munsey on, but they're naked. Anyway, I thought you might be interested. One of the writers on memoirs, not going to mention names, flipped out on me. I guess he was under the impression that indie comics was a path to riches. Like, are you killing me? Oh my God! Wow, how did he get that bleeping impression? It was certainly nothing you and I can prove, right? Yeah, anything in the arts, it's like, no. Wow. Yeah, I do want to know the name, though. Grant, if you could DM that to me, I'm definitely curious. That is insane. Yeah. Well, it's like I dealt with somebody years and years ago when I first got in, when I was only in self-publishing a couple of years. I had somebody approach me about publishing their book, and I thought it was a good enough book, and it was a nonfiction thing, and it was something I think that a lot of people could have used. And then he started making demands, like I'm McGraw-Hill or something, like I'm Penguin, and and finally got to the point where he was like actively working against me. It's like, well, by that time I'd published like about 3 or 4 books, and I would think I know more than this person's friends who have never published a book, never even written a book. I think I know what I'm talking about. And it got down to the point where I was basically one click away from publishing the book, and I sent it to him and said, okay, we're going to launch. And first of all, he vetoed the price for it. And he wanted to cut about 2/3 of it to make sure that it would cost what he thought it should cost. And then I arranged a cover that was actually quite nice. And he vetoed it because he wanted to use this very tepid artwork from a friend of his. And I'm like, you know what? I made one last edit. I took my name and cookies out of that thing, and I sent it back to him. I said, here, you're going to have to publish it yourself. He goes, oh, no, if you don't do it, then no one will publish it. And I said, then I guess no one publishes it. And I blocked him. So anyway, yes, I'm cruel. Anyway, so yeah, rant over. Anyway, Dawn Jula says, I'll be the same before or after open bar. Not sure if that should make you afraid. Dawn, are you coming to HalloCon? That would be fantastic. That would be so cool. And Eric Hawkins says 2 years ago, government money was getting to people to fund more projects because they had the extra money. Okay, that's a great reason, Eric. Thank you. Yeah, that's true. We had the stimulus packages. That's right. That's true. A little, 600 here, 600 there. Pretty soon, you're talking real money. Yeah, because that's when Cookie and I started having those talks about my comic book budget. So anyway, yeah, good point, Eric. Very good point. And Eric, when Eric talks crowdfunding, you listen to him because this man said he knows what's going on. Seriously, I'd say that in all seriousness. It may be the path, but it's a dirt trail to begin with. He's got to build it up. Yeah, that's it. A lot of people, and I shouldn't say a lot of people, but too many people, like any of them. Anytime you go into the arts, yes, your rock band may be the next Beatles, but don't forget the Beatles played the Cavern Club for the longest time. Elvis Presley drove a truck. Stephen King was an English teacher in Maine who threw out his first book, who threw it in the trash. Fortunately, his wife was smart enough to fish it out, take a read, throw it back on his desk and say, you finish this thing now. It's good. That book was called Carrie. So yeah, and it's a journey. We call it a creative journey for a reason. You have a starting point and maybe you do have an end goal, but you got to build it up. And it's, I liken it to like a ladder that, there's some people who are higher up on the rungs than others for various reasons. And I honestly don't think, Cookie and I have this debate about the term paying your dues. And I think that everybody needs to pay their dues. This person probably expects, that he's going to apply like at a company, like say a Spencer's Gifts in there, and he's expecting to go in as chairman of the board of directors or something. No, you got to work your way up. You got to, I don't want to say you have to suffer, but you have to learn some lessons along the way. And sometimes the only way to do it is just to endure it. So, yeah. Anyway, Scott Crocker has a comment. Okay, I have a minute to talk. Good. So I want to update everyone on things they might not have gotten updates on, since I can never be here in the morning anymore, thanks to the new job. Let's see. I'm gonna mark that so I know where I'm at, and we're gonna concentrate on Skunk while we got him. My PC with the animal eye files on it is still dead, but my fiance just got a job, so hopefully sooner rather than later, I can afford to get it fixed. That would be so great, Skunk. I know. Our Cindy kept CKOEPP.com. Check it out, please. Is looking forward to that. I just know. And anyway, yes, I'll be at HowlCon. Whether or not Dakota is up there is up to their new employer. Well, I got to meet Dakota last year. That was such a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you there too, my man. And as far as creative endeavors go, I've had no time between the new job and stressing over bills and wrestling stuff. So hopefully when things calm down, I'll get back to work on stuff. That I would welcome that, my friend. I would so welcome that. That would be great. Anyway, thank you, Skunk, for the update. And man, you are missed here. I can't say that enough. I don't want to underemphasize that. You are missed. You are a welcome part of this community. You are truly Rising Tide. We love you here. We really do. Carl Whitson says, yeah, not going to get rich in this field. Well, maybe 10 or 12 people will. Those aren't great odds. You just have to do it out of love for the craft. Yeah, and there's nothing that says you can't actually make a living at it. And believe it or not, that Carl, we met. You, Donna, me. We met a lady at the first Indie Author Book Expo in Peoria. She's making a solid 6 figures as a self-publisher. And there are people that get out of self-publishing, like Hugh Howey. When I got in, he was like the wunderkind of self-publishing. His Silo series, a science fiction concept, had just been picked up by a real publisher. And I think it was like an option for a TV series or something. But anyway, he's done well. He's done well with it. It is possible to make decent money in this. But if you're going in it for the money, you're an idiot. Okay? It's not that there isn't any money, but you have to look for it. You're better off playing Munzie. It's that type of. At least you get clues with Munzie, and if you do it right with Rising Tide, you get a lot of help. So anyway, Nick Tockert says, "Skunk, great to see you. We agree." And hey, Nick says, "Grant, and I might miss never mind. Furthermore, because I'll be fulfilling the Kickstarter. That's not code or nothing. Anyway, yeah, check out Grant's new Kickstarter, please. And let's see. Okay, we got Skunk there, and yay, Skunk. We agree, yay, Skunk." And Dawn Dula says, yes, I'm writing down with Don and Carl. Excellent, excellent. You are going to have such a great time. Don't bring money for food. Do not bring money for food. Because from about 4 o'clock on Friday, you don't have to worry about food till about 2 o'clock on Sunday. Now, we're going to go down a day, or I'm going to go down a day early, because we're going to check out Bees, McKay's, and a local winery down there. And I've already been told I've got to get a couple extra bottles for somebody. So anyway, everyone is now jealous because they want to ride with us, Dawn. And who would blame them? I'm thinking Cookie should drive down her own. I'll go with you guys. And wait, did I mishear something? Oh, hell, it's early. Yeah, I hear you. And morning, Maul, morning, Brian. Did I forget to pay my monthly dues? No, your check cleared, Joe. Joe D. McPhee from the SO Small Press Publisher. Great commentary on comic books and such. Saturday nights at 10 p.m. He's also the new host of, because I can never be there, the new host of Comic Book Spectrums at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central on the from the SO Small Press Publisher channel. Join Joe D. McPhee, the Eric S. Hawkins, and Clyde Hall, and maybe occasionally Brian Robin, maybe even me someday, and check out the latest commentary on pop culture and comic books, etc. And everyone's saying hello to Joe, and hello back at you from Joe, and hello, Joe D. And did we launch yet? And nope. And that's tonight. Joe D. And join Grant Draws. Oh, all my links are on the computer, and I'm on my phone. I have to bring money. Let's see. I have to bring money for Waffle House. Yes, Waffle House. Yum. Brian likes Waffle House. I wish there was one closer to me. I think the closest one is about an hour on the south side of Indianapolis. I love Waffle House or Huddle House, either one. But yeah, there's some good stuff down there. Oh, you guys, if you can, go to Bees in Chattanooga. This is a place, it's, and Skunk will verify this. It is a great place to eat. It's all comfort food, and it's all you can eat. And if you get a big enough party together, you can sit at this table with a giant Lazy Susan and, get your food that way. Great, great place. We ate there last year. It was fantastic. And on top of things, as always, this is Jody McPhee. And we have a mobile green room all the way to Georgia. Oh, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. All right, maybe I'll be on it for once. Anyway, all right, I'm doing a Beowulf launch party today. Chrissy Shin will make a guest appearance. I love Chrissy. She's awesome. And I think it says And Grant, do you have a link for that? And the Beowulf launch party will be at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. And y'all don't have nothing going. Y'all ought to watch it. And let's see, hold on here. I hit the wrong button. There we go. The green room without the drinking, of course. I'll be driving. And here's the link. There we go. Check this out. This is going to be the link for tonight's launch of the Beowulf #6 comic book. You're going to want in on this. The previous 5 have been marvelous. They've been absolutely wonderful. And check out what Grant Lankert is up to. And we'll just leave that up there for a moment. And also, want to say one more thing. You've been noticing a crawl. That's that little yellow and black banner across the bottom of the screen. And if you've enjoyed any part of the show and you want to do, say you don't want to do a monthly stipend from, say, Patreon, but you want to just give us, $5, $10, whatever feels good, just to help us along, then please check us out at paypal.me/risingtidebkm. And all donations are privately and gratefully acknowledged. And so that's that. And let's see, Don Dula says, I never drink during the green room. I can't. Can you imagine if I could drink? Oh, yeah. Constantly I do. Anyway, Chrissy Shannon, Demon Bitch, the name of her comic, not an insult. No, that's true. She is a salty lady, though, and I love her to death. She is great. Anyway, Chrissy Shin will make a guest appearance. It won't be a full interview. She's going to be on the show for a full interview later this month. Excellent. Yeah, she does a fun comic. I got to get on that. I got to get on that comic. I really do. And Carl Witzman says, at least put a like on this video, please. Yes, if you've enjoyed any part of this or plan to in the future, please give us a like on Facebook or on YouTube or wherever you're watching this. And if you have not subscribed on YouTube, please subscribe to us. We, like I said, I am working on a brand new show with Michaela Jade. And we're still talking about where it's going to land because I don't think I'm revealing any secrets. It could be on my channel here. It could be on Michaela's channel. But I don't know. I think she wants me to be in charge of the buns here. And or it may be someplace else. You never know. Anyway, when that happens, we will definitely let everyone know. And thanks for the reminder, Carl, says Grant Lankert. And yes, always trying to help you do, Carl. You are totally rising tide. I appreciate you so very much. And that brings us to the end. Oh, no, we got Grant Lankert. Go right under the wire. Anybody who doesn't like the video will get a punch from me. Yeah, we're not talking about Hawaiian punch either because that's delicious. And you don't deserve it if you don't like this video. So there. And what is BKM doing to Michaela's buns? I'm pushing them all the time, fella. You know what Michaela and I have been doing recently? We've been doing writing sprints. And now lately she's been writing, I've been editing because I'm trying to get through the terrors. And we have increased our output very, very much. And it's been a lot of fun. We get a chance to talk. And right now, this week, she's got something going on that we're going into hyperdrive the next 3 days on our sprints. We're going to see how it works. But anyway, we've got a show planned where a fortunate author who is working on something, and that's the key. You've got to be working on something. You're not just going to sit there and promote your Kickstarter. You're not going to sit there and promote your book. You're going to sit there and you're going to type with us. And it's called a Pomodoro. And it's named for those little kitchen timers that look like tomatoes. And the idea is that we set a clock, we set a time, and then during that time, we just sit there and type. You do the word puke. And that's the thing. You you're not just going to sit there and pet your cat. You're going to sit there and you're going to work with us, and we're going to get you closer to completion here. So anyway, that's the format of the show, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk about the industry. We're going to talk about writing. We're going to answer your questions, and we still haven't figured out a name for it yet. But anyway, that'll be coming sometime soon. We're kind of psyched to get that going here. But we've got some things we've got to figure out yet. But anyway, that's what it is. So if you're an author or any sort of writer, please keep tuned in. You never know what's going to happen. From Decimal Small Press Publisher, thanks for making the start of my work week bright now to deal with the 9 to 5. May God have mercy on your soul, Joe. Good luck to you, man. All right. I know you're going to get through it. And let's see. Okay, guys, got to get back to fulfilling Kickstarters. Have a great day and stay out of trouble. Well, I can do one or the other. Just Grant, do I get to pick which one? Anyway, Grant, good luck with your fulfillment. And see, this is one of the guys. He's one of them. Eric Hawkins is another. They know job one is fulfillment on your Kickstarter. There are people, an alarming number in a certain movement in comics have a very bad track record of fulfillment, but they have a good record of cashing your checks. So anyway, Grant is one of those people. He delivers and he gives more than he gets. He's a 100% stand-up creator, and please support what this guy's doing. 9 p.m. tonight on Grant Lankert's channel. Check out Beowulf #6. Get all 6 issues. I think he's probably going to allow you a way to get all 6 so far. It's a great series. You will want it. And what? No cat petting? Jeez. Yes, Carl, but in between typing sessions. So anyway, everyone's saying goodbye to Grant. Grant, good luck to you tonight. Hope you get funded in the first 5 minutes. And see you tonight. It says Grant Lankert to Carl. So there we go. And we are now caught up on your messages. So, and we still have coffee. I got to brew more. So anyway, gotta take that off. That looks horrible. God, do you think I knew learn how to drink before now? But yeah, I do know how to drink. But anyway, and Don Dulas says, "See ya, Grant. You got this." Yes, you do, Grant. We have total faith in you, and we want to hear a report next week on how you did. Okay. So good luck with that. Much love to you and Angie. And we got to get you guys down to HalloCon one of these times. I think we put a word in Joe Dog's ear. You'll be glad you did. So anyway, that is what we've got here. Let me go up here to a little house cleaning there. There we go. All right. There we go. So we got that cleaned up. And so right now we're about 42 minutes in, and Dawn says, I suppose I should get out of bed and get moving. So Dawn's been in bed all this time, huh? Interesting. Oh, the mind is engaged now. But anyway, we're glad you're here, Dawn. Anyway, but like I said, Dawn, please DM me. There's something I need to do to help you with some of your promotion. So, Michaela and I were talking about that last night. But anyway, that's what we got going today. Today I'm going to be editing The Terrors. I'm a little over halfway done, and we're just gonna get all kinds of things accomplished, and you are too. All right, this is a week to get stuff done. And before I go to HalloCon, I'm hopefully going to have The Terrors in the queue for printing in time for Christmas. And that will lead into another announcement I'll be making later. And hopefully I want to get my Indiegogo going. I need to start on that. But anyway, I know what I want to do, though. So it's all the best parts are done. And everyone have a great day, and see many of you over at Nevermind the Furthermore. Carl, thank you for being here as always. Love you, man. Love you and Donna. And we will talk soon, I promise. And anyway, if you want to keep on what I'm doing, go to risingtide.pub, where you can sign up for my free monthly email. It's insider information about all that we got going here at Rising Tide. And the new issue went out yesterday at 5:15. So if you want to get in on the November issue, go here and go to the newsletter tab, and you can sign up yourself there. And Amazon.com, where you can find most of my publications, and also the books I'm in, the anthologies, such as Major Marjorie, the 3 Bat books by Jim Beard and Rich Handley. What else do I got going here? I got all kinds of stuff going. and Snow. I'm in the second volume of the Snow books, and I'm just all over the place. So please check me out on Amazon.com. Donna Carleen says, "Later's all follows the Westman dude out." Donna, I love you, darling. Hope you have a great, great day. And I was drawing the mermaid scene for Zombie Full Adventures number 2, says Eric Hawkins. I decided one will be a particularly red-headed mermaid, and here Carl left. Oh my God, he'll never know till he gets the issue. And Joe Dog McKeel, our host at HalloCon, says, "Sorry I'm late, but you start this way too early." I know, but we don't want to interfere with Nick Tockert's show, so I figure it's the least we can do. But we're glad you're here. Joe Dog McKeel is the chairman of HalloCon, and we've been saying nothing but nice things about you and HalloCon. And next year, now that you're here, Joe Dog, I would extend the guest thing to Grant Lankard. I think he would be a wonderful addition to HalloCon. Do you not agree? That's my guess. Unless you want to have me a special guest again. Anyway, check out Joe Dong McKeel. Also, check out Stupid O'Clock Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time. Also at 11 p.m. on Saturday nights or 10 p.m. Central, followed by Dan Holofield's Last Man Standing on both nights. So please check those out. Great conversation, geeky stuff. You will be glad you did. I will be glad you did too, and so will Joe Dog McKeel. Anyway, that's what we got going there. Please check us out. And again, if you've enjoyed any part of this show or plan to in the future, please give the show a like. Please share with your friends, and please subscribe to this channel. It helps us a lot. And that is Chris Walker's job now. Okay, you pawned that off on poor Chris, huh? Like he wasn't doing enough already, huh? I will have to have a word with. I know I'm going to see Chris. I'll be underfoot for 3 days. Anyway, check out HalloCon. Go to hallocon.com for more information, and we hope to see you there. And we're going to have some new publications that were not there last year, and including. Was it Six Shooters and Spurs, brand new Western anthology from Stormgate Press, stormgatepress.com, and I am in there along with some great Western writers, newly minted Western writers such as Clyde Hall and Cindy Kep, along with some really great names in there. A lot of fun. A couple people have never been published before. I think that's exciting. So please check that out and check out hallocon.com. So anyway, we are going to start wrapping things up here. And again, we want to thank, as always, PlasmaFireGraphics.com. Jeffrey Hayes is an award-winning illustrator, and you need him to do your book. He can do the whole wraparound cover thing, including the spine. He can also do graphics that you'll need to sell your book on social media, as well as book trailers and such. He does it all at indie creator-friendly pricing. You'll definitely want to get in on that. And he's great to work with. He's crazy talented. He's an award-winning illustrator, as I said. And he's going to be doing the cover for The Terrors. I'm looking forward to seeing that out. But anyway, check it out. That will be PlasmaFireGraphics.com. Check out the samples there. Check out the Facebook page for the group. Then go to PlasmaFireGraphics.com and ask about his indie creator-friendly pricing. You'll be glad you did. And that's Plasmafire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. And also want to thank our Patreon supporters. Patreon is a monthly subscription service where you can support directly your favorite creators, and these wonderful people are supporting our venture, The Rising Tide. And they do a lot to keep the lights on, keep the pot boiling. And many of them have their own active Patreon pages, so please check them out. Take a screen capture and look at what they've got going too. But before you do, go to www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris and check out what we offer. We have a twice weekly blog. Every blog deserves a name. And for the higher tiers, we're going to start publishing more chapters of Volcana 2 soon. And some of those $5 and up people are going to be getting a special surprise after I get the Terrors printed. Anyway, we've got a couple more comments. And thanks for the plug. I need to head down the hall. See you in a few weeks. Joe Dog McKeel, not soon enough, brother. Check it out. Check out Stupid O'Clock on Thursday nights and Saturday nights, too. And that's all we got for today. Folks, thank you for watching No Warning, because that's what we give you. Thank you for the weekly indulgence, and hopefully we will see you here next week because, you help make this show great, and it keeps it from becoming this. If it were just me, that's all this bleeping show would be. It would be nothing but me saying and 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 see, even a short one like that. Anyway, knew I should reward my wrist brace this morning. Anyway, please check out all the links that you saw today, and check out all the creators that you've seen here. And please, when you deal with somebody, a small press person from Amazon, please leave an honest review for them. It helps us so much in getting more viewers in front of our work. Okay, so anyway, that's it for now. And one more comment, and then we're out the door. And Dawn Dulles off to the NFT. Dawn, mwah, thank you, Dawn, for being here. Love you, and love you too. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And we hope you have a great morning and a great week. We will see you hopefully back here next Monday at 9 a.m., 8 a.m. Central Time with another episode of No Warning, because that's what you're going to get probably. No warning that I'm on. Except now, you just got it. Okay, write it down. Put it on your calendars. And as always, folks, thank you for being here. I mean that sincerely. You could have been anywhere, but you spent the last hour with me, and that means the world to me. And as always, stay smart, stay safe, wash your hands, and never apologize for being awesome. Thank you for being here on No Warning. Have a fantastic Monday and try to make it a great one for someone else. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
How dare you!